I'm Patty Davis. Two coastal families are getting back on their feet and moving into their own homes.
I'm going to sleep in this bed tonight. When they brought the bedroom set, and I put a sheet on it. I said, I have really arrived. I can now sleep in my house.
We've never had a storm like this before. We lost everything. It looked like someone had put something in a washing machine and maybe added oil and dirt to it. And that's how the house looked. It was so horrible. The smell was so foul. I just sat there and I looked at everything, and then it really hit me, and I was like, what in the world are we gonna do? It sort of became a mental thing for you then, trying to figure out what to do.
You just say it happened, pull yourself up by your bootstrings and just move on. I said, the good Lord said, girl, you got to do this work, and I'm gonna let you do it. I got a FEMA trailer in October the 4th.
We received the trailer probably, it was, I think it was in November.
Excuse me.
It was so small, and it was 4 of us, so I was like, how in the world are we gonna stay in a trailer?
So I have plenty of space. I just can walk all over. Just plenty of space in my house. Much, much more space than in that trailer. This table here went through the storm. I was determined to save it. I said, now, I bought this. It wasn't a month old. We got lemon oil, and we just cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it.
And I did save one wooden table, and it was on top of the sofa. And it was maybe when the water was rising, it may have pushed it all the way up, but it wasn't touched. And I saved some of my china and some crystals that I had from our wedding gifts.
I have cried and cried about this one because it was not hanging, it was down. But you see, I kept it. This is my mother when she was young. And see how wet and nasty it is? So I'm just gonna pull out what I can and salvage. I said, I'm just not gonna throw this away. With the remodeling, I was able to enlarge my bedroom. I had a bath and a half. I put in 2 baths.
We have one room in the front that was 2, and we made it into 1 room, and then we put these arches in the room here, and instead of that being the living room, we're gonna make that the dining room. And we'll have the table here, and then eventually we're gonna have a china closet so that I can put all my china back in a closet. The first thing I did was I came in the kitchen and got all the kitchen organized. The cabinets, my color is mocha chocolate. This is my favorite.
The new electric stove and the microwave, that was a good feeling to be able to cook and have countertop space to, you know, to prepare your meat, to prepare your vegetables.
Our plan was to do the bathrooms first, and we've done pretty much some of that. And the next thing is to try to get some beds, and then living room furniture, and then a dinette set. A lot of things that we've received was from volunteers or church groups. Thank God for all the volunteers. They have really stepped up and helped us out tremendously.
I guess I almost need a U-Haul to get the things out of the trailer into the house. With the help of my church family, St. Rose, and all of the other churches, I'm able to get back in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm able to move back in. It's just great.
I feel blessed to be able to come home and turn a key and go inside a home. We're just happy to be inside the house.